The sun was setting behind the red cliffs of Sagebrush Valley, turning the whole ranch gold. Ethan Cole stood beside a fresh grave under a lone oak tree, the grave of his wife, Mary. She died in childbirth, taking his heart with her. The wind howled through the canyon, and Ethan swore, voice trembling. "I'll never love another, Mary. Not as long as I breathe." For 3 years after that day, Ethan became a ghost, tending cattle, fixing fences, never smiling. He sent away the ranch hands at sundown, ate cold beans alone, and slept beside her locket under his pillow. The townsfolk called him the Silent Rancher. And every Sunday, he placed one white lily on Mary's grave, the only sign he still believed in beauty. The Wedding of Unequals. Inside the chapel, the preacher's voice trembled as he read the vows. The air felt thick, charged with judgment. Every guest knew the Hales were rich, and Eliza was the orphan daughter of a blacksmith who left nothing but debts. When the ceremony ended, the crowd spilled into the courtyard, eager to gossip. "She married up, that's for sure," laughed one man. "Probably for a roof over her head." Eliza heard every word but said nothing. Her chest sat beside her, still untouched, drawing curious eyes. She smiled faintly, as if she knew something no one else did. The transformation. Weeks passed. Every morning, smoke rose early from the chimney, Mary Lou cooking biscuits and boiling coffee before Eli even woke. She rebuilt the henhouse, fixed the water pump, and even broke in a wild Mustang that no man dared to touch. When the townsfolk came riding by, expecting to see her lounging around, they stopped dead in their tracks. "Lazy bride, my foot," old Sheriff Cale muttered, watching her haul lumber like a man twice her size. Eli couldn't hide his pride. One evening, he brought her wildflowers from the prairie. "I thought they'd match your stubborn spirit," he teased. Mary Lou smiled softly. "I ain't stubborn, Eli. Just done being small. The fire and the fight." One summer night, lightning struck the barn. Flames roared high, eating through the dry wood. Eli and Mary Lou ran out barefoot, trying to save what they could. When a beam fell near the horses, Eli yelled for Mary Lou to stay back. She didn't listen. She ran through the smoke, cut the ropes, and led the horses to safety. By morning, her arms were burned, her face black with soot, but not a single animal was lost. The same townsfolk who mocked her came to help rebuild. But Eli wouldn't take pity. "We'll build it ourselves," he said. And side by side, they did, stronger, prouder, and more in love than ever. The woman who built a legacy. Months later, Redstone County had a new legend. The ranch that once struggled now thrived, new fences, fuller barns, and laughter echoing across the fields. Mary Lou had turned the lazy bride's shame into a legacy. Folks who once sneered now tipped their hats in respect when she rode by. One afternoon, as the sun set over their golden fields, Eli looked at her and said, "Guess they sent you to shame me, huh?" Mary Lou smiled, her hands rough, her heart full. "Maybe they did," she said, "but I reckon they just gave you the best thing you never asked for." And from that day on, everyone in Redstone stopped calling her lazy. They called her the woman who built the Turner Ranch with her bare hands. Blood and faith. They found shelter in an abandoned chapel miles away. Cole tended to Clara's bruised hands, whispering, "You ain't going back there. Not ever." But the brothers were hunting them, and every small town knew the Mayfield's wrath. When Cole went for supplies, Clara overheard travelers saying the Mayfields had put a bounty on his head. That night, she begged him to leave her. "If they catch you because of me." He took her face in his hands. "Darlin', if I die for you, it'll still be worth it."